Welcome back everyone to the channel for another video. This is Q50 Beast. Today we'll be looking at the 2005 Vauxhall Morano VXR. This is the European version of the Pontiac GTO. This is a very powerful car from the early 2000s that sports the LS Corvette engines. So if you're into your GTOs, you're going to enjoy this video. Enough messing around here. Let's go ahead and get into the tune. Alright, going over to the conversion, we're going to put the 7-liter V8 in this thing. Big, powerful engine, 7-liter V8. We're going with the rear wheel drive for this tune, and we're also going with the supercharger. We want to get that power down early to get this big thing moving. Alright, going over to the engine compartment, we did a race intake, race fuel system, race ignition. We did a race exhaust, of course. We did race camshafts and valves. We did race engine block. We did race pistons. And we upgraded that supercharger all the way. Race intercooler. And we did a race flywheel. Moving over to the brakes, we did race brakes. We did race suspension, race front anti-roll bars, race rear anti-roll bars. We did nothing with the chassis reinforcement, and we did a full weight reduction on the car. This is a big heavy car, we got to take that weight out. Moving over to the clutch, we were on race clutch, race transmission, race drive line, and we also did a race differential. Moving over to the tires, we went with drag tires for this drag build. We did nothing with the front tires, left them narrow. And we put 315s in the rear so we can put that power down. Find the lightest wheels. I thought these look good for the car. I like the way it looks. It looks pretty good on this car. And we also left the front wheel the same size at 19, and we put 20s in the rear. That helped us with our top speed. In the rear, we extended the track width to give us better traction and handling. And in the front, we extended that as well. Front aero, we did nothing. Rear aero, we did nothing. We left the car stock as far as the body. Moving over to the tires, we did 36.5 in the front, 15 in the rear so we can get that power down. We went 220 gears, 325 for the first gear. That was a good sweet spot for this car. 253 for the second gear, 194 for the third gear, 137 for the fourth gear, 1 for the fifth gear, and the final gear, 6th gear, 0.83, so we can help out that top speed. We did nothing with the alignment. Front anti-roll, we went 33.5 in the front and 65 in the rear. In the springs, we went all the way soft, 313 in the front and over 1500 all the way hard in the rear for the springs. Ride height, we went 8.1 in the front and 7.7 in the rear, so we can kind of still keep this car low and normal looking. Dampening, we went all the way soft in the front with rebound stiffness, and the rear stiffness 20. Bump stiffness, we went 20 in the front and 6.1 in the rear. Aero, we did nothing. Brake, we did nothing. And differential, we did nothing. Alright, so we've already heated up these tires. Let's go ahead and make this pass. This thing leaves pretty good, even with the supercharger, the way we tuned it with the springs and the suspension. There's our share code if you're interested. And look how this thing moves down the track. Look at that, over 200 miles per hour. We even had a hypercar that wanted to race us. All right, let's see what we look like on the quarter of a mile. We launch this thing, and it gets up and down the track very, very swiftly. Very, very swiftly. You see we're over 175 miles per hour in a quarter of a mile. That is moving. Hey, please like, share, and subscribe. This is Q50 Beast. Peace out.